Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. My name is Caitlin. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload weekly. So welcome back to another video, guys. As you probably can already tell by the title, I am filming a Q&A today. It was going to be a mukbang style Q&A, but we have a lot of questions to get through because I literally haven't filmed one of these in so long. So we have a lot of questions to get through, and I just feel like if I'm eating, it's going to be super distracting and hard to get through all of the questions. So buckle up, go and get some snacks, go and get a drink, sit down, and we're going to be chatting for a little bit. So yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys on everything that's going on, and I put a little question box on my story for you guys to ask any questions that you may have. So I'm just going to shut up now before I literally waste half the video on me blabbering on at the start. So let's just get straight into the video, guys. So I've got all the questions on my phone here. And I also want to say a massive thank you for all the love on my latest video, which was my birthday vlog. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go and watch it after this one. But yeah, we have a lot of questions here. I've just kind of like drew them out from the question box into my notes. So this isn't in any order at all either. So the first question is, when will you move out, or are you planning to move out soon? So I would love to move out, not because I have a bad home or anything like that, but because I just like want that lifestyle, like of living like in an apartment by myself. Like yeah, if I moved out, I'd be by myself, so I just want that kind of lifestyle. But then I feel like I would come back home, so I don't know, it's not really on the cards at the moment. Probably next 2 years, I'm gonna say, but I don't know, it just depends on where life goes and what happens. But yeah, I haven't really set in stone. I definitely want to travel first, and with everything going on, my travel is delayed. So when I can travel and go and do a few things, then after that I'll start like really saving to move out and stuff like that. The next one is, do you want babies? If so, when? So I do want babies, definitely. I feel like these questions are like super mature, but I'm only 19, so definitely not anytime soon. I want 3 babies, and I probably want them when I'm around like 25. But yeah, who knows, probably a bit after, because you know, I want to be able to settle down in my first home and everything like that and be comfortable, so I can look after a baby. But yeah, how was your schooling experience? So I feel like I've touched on this like a couple years ago when I first came out of school, and I had a really good school experience. So primary school I went to 2 different ones, and then high school I just stayed at the one, and I honestly loved it. Like I thought it was like, I got out of it what I wanted to get out of it. Like I put in as much as I got out. I think that's, if that makes sense. But I also had a really good group of friends, and my teachers I really liked in my final years. So it made it a lot more enjoyable going to school. But yeah, I had a really good group of school friends who I'm still friends with now and will be friends with forever. So yeah, I'm really lucky that I had a really good schooling experience. Holidays planned after isolation. So I was supposed to be going to New Zealand in July, but we obviously had to cancel that because of everything going on. Like we probably still could have gone, it just wasn't really essential, so didn't really want to risk it. So we had to cancel the one that we had planned, which was really sad because we were looking forward to it. I was going with some of my girlfriends, we're going skiing. But yeah, probably we'll try and organize another New Zealand trip after this. Also want to do Europe summer and Bali. So they're like my 3 that I want to do when we can travel again. But I also, when the Queensland, like when the Australian borders open, I'll probably be doing trips to maybe like Melbourne or Sydney or stuff like that, just with my girlfriends on the weekends and stuff, just because why not help the Australian economy, and we can't go overseas. So yeah. What do you do for work, and how did you get the job? So I think I spoke about this in the vlog, but I'll just quickly briefly touch on this. So I work for a company, I'm not going to say who, but I got the job just applying on Seek, and they recruited like heaps of people, and it's kind of like a sales job, but it's like you like work on a computer, so it's like face-to-face sales. It's kind of like on a computer every day doing sales, or just talking to like customer service, like speaking with customers over the phone and all that type of thing. So yeah, I hope that kind of gives you guys an idea. How am I going with online uni? So up until like the past couple of weeks, I was doing like really well, like smashing it all out, getting my work done. I was being super motivated, and then I handed in my last assignments, and then I have 2 more due next week, and I just like have no motivation to do them at all because there was such a big gap between when these ones were due. So yeah, I don't really have any motivation to do these assignments, but I was doing really well with it until like now, and now I'm like super stressed and flustered, and yeah, I just want it to be over. I'm seriously over uni at the moment. Like, I just am so stressed. Okay, how do you manage snacking when you are bored? So I'm probably not the best person to ask this question because I literally snack all the time. Like, literally whenever I'm bored, I have no self-control. I will literally just snack all the time, so I probably can't answer that, but I would just say distract yourself. Like, what do you do when you feel down? I do a few different types of things depending. So sometimes I'll just put my earphones on and I'll just listen to music and just like block everything else out and just like put on good music and like dance in my room, not worry about anything else but my music, and just sing and dance. And honestly, that helps me so much. So yeah, that personally works for me. Sometimes I like to go for a walk with my friends, just like along the water or anything like that, because it's like super calming, I find. Other times I'll like watch a movie or YouTube or just do my own thing. What would you do at uni if it wasn't what you're doing right now? So if I wasn't doing nursing, I would probably be doing something business related. How's isolation going and what is getting you through? Firstly, I want to say I hope everyone is doing well in isolation, and yeah, practicing lots of self-care, because personally having a schedule still is what helps me. So like every week having like a plan, like I'm gonna get up around this time, I'm gonna make my bed, I'm gonna make sure my room's clean, I'm gonna eat at regular times. Just like having those things like in place that make you feel like it's still your normal life, I guess, is what helps me. And also just like taking time out and doing self-care and like doing things for myself that I wouldn't usually do. Like I've been going for so many walks and doing a lot of self-care, like face masks all the time, hair masks, just things that I usually wouldn't get time for. So stuff like that has really helped me. And I guess just I'm like really fortunate that I get to be around my family, who are all home at the moment as well, and are all, you know, really supportive. So that's really helpful for me. How do you get over the fear of starting a YouTube channel? Just do it. Honestly, that's all I've got to say. Just go for it. Like, at the end of the day, if you want to do it, nothing is stopping you besides yourself. So like, you got to do it because it's what you want to do and it makes you happy and you enjoy filming it. And you know, if that's how you feel, then nothing should stop you, nothing should get in the way. Uni tips: stay organized, plan and prepare. Organization is literally key. Like, I'm a very organized person. Like, I have all my assignments written out like on my desktop of when they're due, with like a countdown app, so it tells me how many days I have left. And I find also having like one friend at least that you can, that's like doing your course, or that you guys can study together and just help each other through, really motivates. Because I have 2 really close friends that I go to uni with, and we kind of all just push each other. So like sometimes if I don't do well on something and I'm really upset about it, I'll be like, I just want to quit, like I'm really down about it, like it sucks that I keep getting knocked back. And they'll be like, no, like, you know, keep going, like just think about the end result. And it's like really good to have those people there who are there for the same reasons that you are, and that can really help motivate you. So I think that would be like my top tip, having some friends or one friend there that can motivate you and you can motivate them. How to cope with stress. Everyone has different coping mechanisms, but like if you're stressed about something, what I like to do is just like stop and then just look at the situation from a different perspective and just think, what can I control in this situation? And if you're stressing over something that you can't control, you just need to breathe and literally just let it out, because there's no point, like I've come to the realization there's no point sitting there stressing over something that you can't control. You just got to be in the moment and look at what you can control and control that, and focus and put all of your energy into what you can control. Where is your gold necklace from? Everyone always asks where this is from. My sister got it for me. My sister's boyfriend got it for me. It's got my star sign on it, Taurus, for Christmas like last year or something, and I literally love it. I never take it off. But it's from like Raquilla or something like that, Raquilla jewelry. How do you work with brands? Finding your niche. So for me, when I first started working with brands, I would just kind of take any brand deal that I wanted. Like I would just be like, cool, like I'd say yes to everything, and I'd just like have an overload of stuff and things I didn't actually like or want to get content for, and then the brands would be like hassling you, and it's like, no, well, I don't want to do that. But I've kind of come to the conclusion that like now, like what I want from brands, like what I want to post on my page, so it's kind of like more fashion now and like lifestyle type of things, and like skincare I'm really into, so, and jewelry. So I've kind of started to filter my feed to make it look like, or make it appeal to fashion brands, so that way they reach out to me, and also just having a like accessible place for brands to reach out to you. So I'd suggest creating an email where you have like I have an email separate for where all my collabs come to another email where I have like other just basic stuff, and then so that way it's all organized, and just have it somewhere like in your bio so that brands can see it and reach out to you. How to save well. I guess saving is, for me, I think if you want to save well, budget each week when you get your pay slip, because there's always the time between, I don't know about you guys, but when you get your pay slip to when your pay comes through to your account. So what I would do is, when I'd get my pay slip, it would usually be in the mornings, I would see how much was there and I would write it down, and then I would see if you get paid weekly, fortnightly, monthly, whatever it is, you would see, okay, so for the next week, let's say I've got this and this on, I'm going to lunch with my friend and I'm gonna need like $50, so I would always say I'm gonna leave $20 extra than what I am estimating that I'll need, just so that way you have it there. And then at the end of the week, I would always, if I didn't end up using that money, I would put it away into the account. So I would always just budget however much I need and no more than $20 more. So I was really strict on myself. Sometimes I wouldn't even give myself more than what I thought I needed, and I was super strict about that. No, okay, if I would go out and I needed more money, I would not have any more drinks. I would literally just cut myself off and be like, no, I blew my budget for the week, that's my fault, I don't need any more. And then like my account grew really fast because I was being so strict on myself. And then when I like had a fair bit saved, I started to like ease off, and then like at times when I would need to save hardcore for certain events like birthdays or Christmas, you know, I had the money there. And I just think saving is so important, and like having a separate bank account where you can put that money into and you can't get it back out of. If you have a goal, like if you're saving for something, like I'm saving for a car, I'm getting it in the next 2 weeks or something, so I've been saving for this car because I'm like got my heart set and I'm like, I really want this car, I'm gonna like make it happen. So you just kind of manifest it. And I guess you need to understand how important saving is. Like even if you're not saving for something, it's so important to just have savings, because in times like these, you know, you might lose your job and you have no savings. Then what are you going to do for months? Like I just think saving is so important. Wow, I just rambled on for so long about saving, but I'm really passionate about it. Thoughts on OnlyFans. So I'm actually not going to comment on this one because everyone has personal opinions on it, and I know that people will probably attack me for my opinion, so I'm literally just not going to comment on it because personally I wouldn't do it. That's my personal opinion. Other people can do it if they want to do it, but that's my personal opinion. So I'm not going to say any more than that because I know people get super offended. So yeah. Fake foundation. I've actually been loving Thin Lizzy. I've been using it for like half a year now, and I literally love it. Like, it's my favorite foundation. I use it every day. I've literally got it on right now as well. How do you not compare yourself to others? I do compare myself to others. I think everyone compares themselves to others, like it's in human nature. But sometimes if I notice I'm doing it a lot, I'll like snap myself out of it. Like, I'm really grateful that I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything right now, but I'm super grateful that I have a really strong mentality and that I can, like, I'm really like strong in the head in the sense that I can notice that I'm doing something like that and tell myself to stop. So I guess it just comes down to your mental capacity. Like, I think it's so important to focus on your mind and the way you talk to yourself and the way you look at things and compare to yourself, and being able to be like, what are you doing? Stop. You are fine. This person, you know, you're only seeing a glimpse of their life or whatever it may be. You don't actually know them. A lot of people that you compare yourself to, you really don't know. So I think it just comes down to being like, saying to yourself, I don't know this person. They don't know me. Why would I compare myself to someone that I don't know? And no one is perfect. Everyone has their flaws, and that's life. But also recognizing that it's normal to compare yourself to others, but to an extent. So just finding, I guess, the line, where to draw the line and be like, stop. Are you and your boyfriend still together? So if you guys have been following me for a while, you would know that I was dating Lee, but we actually broke up. I think it's been 3 weeks or 4 weeks now. So yeah, and if you guys have been following me for a long while, you would know that we broke up like over a year ago, I think it was now, and we ended up getting back together, and then now we're broken up again, and we're just not going to get back together this time. We're done for good. So yeah, and I don't want people to message me asking me what happened. Like, I just want you guys to know we're not together anymore, we won't be together anymore. And that's all I want you guys to know. So please just respect that and don't come messaging me asking me what happened. And don't make assumptions either, because you don't know. Sorry, that sounded really rude, but like, I hate when people make assumptions about other people's life. It's like you only see a glimpse. You only see a glimpse. Like, that's like, I'm just gonna stop talking, but just remember that, guys. You only ever see a glimpse of what goes on. Creators and people who post only share what they want you to see. So just remember that. How did you find who you are as a person? I definitely don't think I've found who I am as a person. I don't think you ever will. I think you might find your purpose, but I think you're always continuously learning and growing and evolving, and you know, you're never going to be like set with that one person who, like, you're never going to be just one person. Like, you're constantly changing through your whole life, like different experiences that you encounter. So yeah, I think I understand who I am and like the type of person I am. I think I really understand the type of person I am. And I think that's just comes down to my experiences and the way I've dealt with things, and just being able to connect with yourself. So yeah, if you could live anywhere in the world and money wasn't an issue, where would you live? So I definitely would just live in Australia. I love Australia. I think it's the best country in the world. We have everything here. We have cities, we have beaches, we have like out west country, like we have everything. And I would definitely live other places and cities for small amounts of time, but I just love Australia. So there's 2 more questions that I'm going to finish up with. One of them is, there's 3, my bad. Okay. So one of them is, how do you keep such a healthy relationship? So I don't know if this is with like family, friends, boyfriends, but I think it goes the same for everyone. Communication. I think communication is like the biggest thing, like being honest and truthful, and just making sure you're communicating with whoever it is, your partner, your family, your friends, is gonna just make it so much easier because you can understand each other better. So yeah, I would just say communication and being honest and loyal is like really important and would really just help. And also just having your own things, like not just like swallowing each other and doing the same thing every single day, like having your separate lives, but also having a life where you can come together and like make happiness. So 2 more. How do you afford designer clothes and items and save money at the same time? So like I said earlier, only splurging on the right things at the right time. So I kind of would like reward myself with something that I've wanted for ages, or you know, if I've been saving for a while, or if I've done something really good, I'll reward myself because, you know, like I just think it's nice to reward yourself. And yeah, that's just what I would do. So that's, I guess, how you do it, but not like I don't splurge and buy nice things all the time. Like I just like, when the time's right, I will spend my money on something expensive or nice. So yeah, that's how I do that. And then the last thing is a really nice question actually. It is, what is 3 things you like about yourself? So I think this is a really good question because, you know, like I feel like people always like, if someone is, you know, giving themselves a compliment or saying something well about themselves, then like everyone's like, oh, she's so up herself or blah blah blah. And it's like, no, like you should be able to recognize what's good about you and what's not good about you. And I think that is really a really powerful thing that you should be able to do in life. And also I was talking last night, like, and saying I feel like everyone spreads so much positivity, but we don't talk about the bad days. Like I think we should be talking about and promoting that it's okay to not be okay, just as much as we're promoting, you know, be positive and do good things. And I feel like I'm guilty of that. I always promote positivity, which is what I want to do, but it's like we should recognize that it's so normal to have your down days as well. And last night I was really upset about uni and I was really stressed with everything that's been going on the last couple of weeks. I've just, you know, I've been distracting myself and I haven't really allowed myself to feel down. And then last night I just kind of was like, I need to feel down, and that's so fine. And then, you know, like I woke up this morning and I felt so much better, and I'm like achieving things because I allowed myself to feel that way and I gave myself time to feel that way, and then I could, you know, get up and move on. Now anyway, getting on to 3 things I like about myself. 1, I like how like understanding I am and how like big my heart is, and I guess I'm very good at caring for people. I also really like how I'm super strong-minded, and I can like, I think I'm like psychic, and I can like read straight through things. And I also don't really stand for people's shit. Like if people are being assholes or just not being kind or are doing wrong by you and are just like lying to your face or just being nasty people, not even to you but to anyone, I'm really good at like being like enough is enough kind of thing. And I can really stand by, like I really just stand by my values, and I don't let anything get in the way of that. And I think my values are so important, and I literally hold them so highly that nothing can ever change that. That this is the way I feel and think, and everyone can think differently and feel differently, but I think it's so important to be your own person and to stand by your values. And I think I'm really good at standing by my own values. So that would be one of them. And then the other one would be, I guess the last one would be maybe, I'm into one of like my looks, my smile or my eyes. I don't know, probably that. But yeah, that's all of my 3 favorites. Make sure you guys always think about your 3 favorite things about yourself. And yeah. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. That is all of the questions. This is a really long video, but I really hope you guys enjoyed and I answered all of them. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything you want to say, feel free to drop a comment, DM me on Instagram, and make sure you guys go follow my TikTok because I've been literally uploading every single day. But yeah, let me know what TikToks you guys like to watch, and I'll try and like make some TikToks similar to what you guys like to watch. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.